Hey guys, it is me, Kisame Unlimited, and today, based off the title of this video, I'm tackling a Banlist Beatdown segment for you guys. Every Thursday now, I decided that I'm going to be tackling my Ranty Thursdays, and my Ranty Thursdays are going to be divided between two segments, my Rant-Ons and my Beatdowns. So I get to rant on about the shit that I don't like in the game, and then I beat down the ban list, and I change up shit that I like in my way. So I say, this is a good way to tackle the ban list and talk about, the heated subjects that piss me off. So if you guys would like to see my rant on next week, don't forget to like the video. 500 likes is the goal, and the rant that I'm going to let you guys know in advance is that I'm going to make a rant about the True Kings because that deck has been pissing me the fuck off. So I'm going to be very happy to make that rant later on. So like the video just for that in advance. So for the beatdown for this video, I'm going to be tackling Toadally Awesome, and I'm going to be tackling Super Polymerization. The first card up is Super Polymerization. And Super Polymerization, I remembered going back with that card, I remembered that card used to be at 3, and if anything, it was used at 1. It was not even a very well-used card. Nobody even gave a shit about Super Poly, and Super Poly only picked up momentum when Shaddolls came out. You see, in my head, my logic is, Construct is banned, but Shaddolls is still topping with the trains. So could Super Poly come back, though? My logic is like this. Personally, Shaddolls by themselves, when Shaddolls were running rampant, mainly it was focused on the Shaddol fusions. To be honest, now with Shaddol trains, it's more XYZ based and rank 10 based. So technically, the way I view it is, I'm like, if Super Poly did come back, it would be used, obviously. But would it shift the Shaddol train deck to an unstoppable road? Will it be too crazy? Will it destroy everything in its wake? And I don't think so. And I mean, at the end of the day, even if it went back to just flat out limited, it's not that crazy. I mean, it still has a built-in discard factor. You can't just say on a whim, I'm just gonna use Super Polymerization, take my opponent's shit, and then bam, here's a fusion. I kind of feel like, in the end, there's still that viable cost. It's not like you're getting shit for free. Super Poly's a card, and it's costing you a card to bring out one card from your opponent, and you're minusing your opponent one card. It kind of breaks even, and it's not a bad card, and in the right deck, you get pluses out of it. Super Poly's great. Duh. And I would like to see Super Poly come back because Super Poly was universal. It was a card that everybody was able to use and have fun with. And to me personally, I wouldn't even be able to play Super Poly because I have no deck that can really take advantage of it anyway. The only deck that I play that's fusion based is Fluffles, and Fluffles don't need Super Poly. But in my logic, I'm like, I would like to see it come back because it's not that busted. And it's only busted because of Shaddolls, in my opinion. In my opinion, the only reason why I think it's busted is because of Shaddolls. To me personally, I look at Super Poly and I say to myself, can I see you at 1 again? And yes, I do see Super Poly as a 1, because there are cards that are busted like fucking Toadally Awesome that run rampant at 3. But I'm going to get into Toadally Awesome in a second. But you see, for me personally, I would like to see Super Poly at 1. Can I see it happening? Yes. When will it happen? I have no fucking idea. But would I like to see it come back? Obviously. It's such a good card, and it's generic. Anytime when you ever see a generic good card be punished just because one motherfucker like Construct exploited it, it's so fucking unfair. But I would like to see it come back, and that's just basically the point of this video, just to hear my opinions. I think if it came back, it wouldn't break the game. It would be at 1. You're not even gonna fucking draw it half the time, but if you do, have fun. That's how I view it. The end. The next card I'm going to be tackling is Toadally Awesome. And I had to debate this back and forth with myself. I'm like, could I see Toadally Awesome being at 1 or banned? 1 or banned? Going on into Toadally Awesome now, I see him as banned because Paleozoics broke that card. They broke him into a million gajillion pieces, and no matter what happens to Toadally Awesome, I can't be so kind and so soft with Toadally Awesome, because trust me, I love my frogs and my toads. But the way I look at him is, I'm like, I can't see you as limited because the fuckery will never end, because you just get to recycle yourself and then just fucking bring out another one in fucking next turn, and you constantly have to deal with those Paleozoics, constantly bringing them out. You have basic frogs. You have so many ways of people just abusing Bahamut Shark. And personally, I was so debating making this video and saying, should I talk about Bahamut Shark or should I talk about Toadally Awesome? And I said, fuck it. Get rid of the roots of this and get rid of Toadally Awesome, because Paleozoics will still run rampant with fucking Toadally Awesome anyway. And Paleozoics are topping non-stopped because of him. And personally, in my opinion, I would like to see him limited because I don't think he deserves the ban hammer so badly. But I do look at him and I say to myself, it's basically, did you really need that extra recyclability effect where you had to basically be able to put yourself back in the extra deck? Because you having that effect makes it really hard to not ban you, because you could easily be just used next turn, and that's not fair. And it's just, in my opinion, I know people are going to be like, you're just salty because you don't like fucking Totally Awesome, because you don't like stun. Yeah, I'm raising my hand though, and I fucking use Totally Awesome as well. I play fucking Dynamis, and I fucking use Bahamut Shark and Totally Awesome all the time, and I feel dirty and filthy from doing it. I don't fucking like it. But you see, in my opinion, it's just one of those things where it's like, especially in the new, era of Link summoning, I could obviously see, Totally Awesome a little bit on the decline, but he's still so fucking easy to be brought out. He gives you a free frog. He gives you the ability to negate whatever the fuck you want. Take whatever you fucking want from your opponent. And then on top of that, being able, even if you only had a copy of just one, being able to put him back in the extra. He does too much. He's too crazy. And in my opinion, like, a lot of people are like, oh my god, when I first saw Cyber Dragon Infinity, I went ham. I couldn't fucking stand him. And now I look at Cyber Dragon Infinity when I'm facing him, I'm like, oh, he's not an issue. That motherfucker, he's an issue. Me personally, I'm just so grateful that the Paleozoic archetype has been topping so much, because it's only for two fucking reasons. Because them alone on their own, they're good cards. They're not bad cards. They're actually a really interesting archetype, and there's nothing wrong with them. But Totally Awesome and the low mowing card fucking pushes them into the fucking metagame like crazy, because you dump all of them, and then you have Totally Awesome saying, I'm gonna sit here and negate, and special summon and recycle all day long. And I feel like that's the reason why that fucking deck is doing so well. And in my opinion, I feel like if I had to nerf anything, I would nerf Totally Awesome. That's basically the point of this video. My point is that I would like to see Totally Awesome go to banned. Can I see him banned? Kinda. I see him more as limited first, but do I see him getting a nerf at one point? Fuck yes. Like, he's never gonna remain doing all the shenanigans that he does for so long. That's not gonna happen. As for, like I said before with Super Poly, yes, I could see Super Poly coming back. So that's basically the two cards that I wanted to tackle for this week's video, because the beatdown that I decided to do is I wanted to beat down fucking Totally Awesome, and then I wanted to pick up, Super Poly, because I think Super Poly is really cool. So I hope that you guys all enjoyed my beatdown where I tackled these two cards where I said I would like to see them shifted in the game. If you guys would like to see any cards shifted on the ban list and changed on the ban list beatdown, leave it in the comment section below. Leave me a card that you would like to see shifted and you think has an unfair ban, unfair limit, or a card that you would like to see limited or fucking banned. And I would love to see your guys' opinions, because hell, maybe I'll feel the same way you do and I'll tackle it, and I would love to tackle it. So leave it in the comment section below. Like the video if you haven't already, because I would love to keep doing more beatdowns and rant-ons, because who doesn't like the bitchy Thursdays? Like, come on. Who doesn't want to hear someone fucking... That's the one thing I don't care what anyone says. I'm so grateful that I'm one of the Yu-Gi tubers. I'm like one of the very few Yu-Gi tubers that actually put shit on the table. I feel like so many people are just like, I love everything. And I'm like, I don't love everything. I fucking bitch, rant, and complain like no tomorrow. And I'd rather at least be honest than fucking appeal to everyone and be like, everything's up, everything. No. I don't like it. It's obnoxious. Fuck Paleozoics. But yeah, I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, and Sundays. My Tuesdays are weekly topics. My Thursdays are rant-ons and beatdowns. My Saturdays are awesome top 10s of fun, and my Sundays are my 6 Path of Pain challenge where I duel my subscribers. So other than that, I hope you guys all have a great day, better tomorrow, and I will see you guys in a future video.